It's the ladies of the Chyna Pink Talk Show. It's the ladies of the Chyna Pink Talk Show. Hey, it's the ladies of the Chyna Pink Talk Show. The Chyna Pink Show. Chyna Pink Show. The Chyna Pink Show. Chyna Pink Show. Hey, India, Nikki, Chyna Trees, Pinkaboo and Stacy, Chandra Maya. We the ladies of the Chyna Pink Show. Chyna Pink Show. The Chyna Pink Show. Chyna Pink Show. Hey.
Got a lot on today. I apologize for that. Hello, I'm Chyna. You're watching the ladies of the Chyna Pink Talk Show. Today, our special guest co-hosts are Sunny and DJ Glam.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, happy Sunday.
Thank you for joining us today, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
We also have the Poppin Chic will join us the second half of the show, so stay tuned for the whole hour if you would. Today's topics are, which one of the following kills a relationship faster? Poor sex, no money, cheating, bad friends, lack of communication, and no trust. So call us up. Stacey, you want to let them know our telephone number or not?
Yeah. I want y'all to call us up and stop playing around. The number is 240-389-3397.
And if you don't want to call, feel free to type in your responses on a live Facebook feed. We'll respond. So first, before we get started with our topics, we would like Sunny and DJ Glam to give us a little bit of a brief synopsis about themselves, who they are, what they do.
Okay. Ladies first.
Oh, well, I'm DJ Glam. I've been DJing about 3 years now, and Sunny discovered me. Was that last? That was last summer. Last summer at a pop-up that I was doing in the Petworth Northwest area, and I'm just out there DJing, and she came by, talked to me, she and her mother, she's so sweet, and she gave me her information, and she was like, we looking for a girl DJ, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You kind of meet people, and you be like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. I took the information, I gave her mine. And maybe the following week, she reached out, she called, she was like, come on up to the studio, check us out, just see if you like it. And that's it.
Okay.
That's all from there.
That's what's up.
So we've been hanging, we've been rocking. It's been real.
Okay. Your turn.
I'm just Sunny. I work at restaurants and bars. I'm known as a server and a bartender. Been around doing that, and I'm for the giggles, the laughs, and the jokes.
Okay. So you want to tell us a little bit about, because they have a radio show too, you guys. You want to tell us a little bit about your show?
Sunny's World Pie by DJ Glam films every Thursday. We go live every Thursday night around 8-ish. CP time, color people time, because it might be 8:05, it might be 8:02. It just kind of depends. So basically, our show is about the DMV's entertainment field. We, like I said, if I'm for the laugh, jokes, and the giggles, and she for the shits, then we gonna put both of them together, and we got us a show. What we did was take our platform though and made it specifically about one thing, and the thing is the entertainment industry. It is no longer called the community. We are part of an industry because we want to change how we act, how we see things, how we do things. So I felt like us saying community, we were giving up community behavior. So with the rest of 2018 and going forward in the DMV, let's use the word industry as much as we can, because I think we'll change up how we do things. I'm probably not going to change up as much because I feel like everybody needs somebody to keep them in line, and I'm for the job.
Okay.
That's right. That's what I'm talking
about.
I love
That's
it.
right.
So if y'all miss Sunny's World
On Thursday,
baby, I think y'all need to go ahead on. This should go viral.
It should.
So what was going? I missed it. Can you let us know? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to watch it. Okay.
It's raw and uncut, and like I said, with her and I had a conversation real quick. We had a conversation, and that's one thing I explained to her: do what you do, because us, if you're a promoter and you say something, if you give your opinion, You hating. So guess what? You let somebody that's not into that voice their opinion. Everybody gonna listen. So if you doing something and you got an opinion on it, it's always viewed as you hating or you doing this or that. So you let somebody come in that's not a part of any of that and give their input and their truthfulness. And if you know the person and what they do, you already know. You got the tea right there.
That's right.
There you go.
Straight from.
That's right.
Yeah, but y'all watch. Y'all watch.
Please do watch.
So to this topic at hand, this topic came along. If you follow the Chyna Pink Show page on Instagram, our producer proposed this question earlier this week, and I thought this would be a great topic for today's show. So for me, and I'll start first, and I'll repeat the question for those who just tuned in. I'll repeat it real quick before I give my answer. Which one of the following kills a relationship faster? Poor sex is option 1. Option 2 is no sex. Option 3 is no money. Option 4 is cheating. Option 5 is bad friends. Option 6, lack of communication. And option 7, no trust. So if you guys are watching, we want y'all to give us some feedback. Let us know what kills a relationship in your opinion, and call in. If you're not scared to call in. Tell them the number one more time, Stacey.
I'm gonna tell them about 6 more times. 240-389-3397. Come on, you talk about this stuff amongst your friends and stuff, and they really don't want to give you the truth. They don't want to hurt your feelings and all that. But come on, call us up 240-389-3397.
And we would like to hear from people that's single, people that's married, people that's engaged, people that's in a long-term relationship, short-term, anybody that has an opinion on this topic. Call us up or let us know on Facebook what's popping. So for me, and again, this is just me, my number one would definitely be, because I mean, let me just explain before I even give my answer. So to me, sex is not a big option for me. I've gone without sex for a very long time due to I have an incompetent cervix. So the whole time I was pregnant, I could not have sex. The whole time I was pregnant with both of my sons. So that means I had to go months on top of months, but I couldn't, or I was risking losing my kids. So with that being said, and having to go through it twice, I've gone a long period of time without having sex. So to me, I'm a rule option 1 and option 2 out. Poor sex and no sex. I'm gonna rule that out for me. Cheating obviously is a no-brainer. I'm not dealing with that right there. Bad friends, no, that's not nothing I would rule on for me. Lack of communication, I mean that plays a big factor in a relationship. However, I wouldn't rule that as number 1. No trust, in my opinion, that goes with cheating. So for me, I would definitely say cheating will be number one for me, and no money would definitely be number 2. I'm sorry, that's me. That's my opinion, and I'm gonna move it on down the line to Sunny right here. What you think?
I don't know. How free can we talk here?
So you cannot curse before 6 o'clock. So
I don't
you can
need
talk,
to curse.
Other than that, you can talk very freely.
Okay. Like I'm a dyke. And for me, the biggest thing in a dyke relationship with me is no trust. And it's no trust because I don't care about all the other stuff. But if we don't have any trust, we're not going to have great sex. You're going to probably get pleased, but I'm not. It's a trust thing for me. If I trust you, if I know you, that thing gonna work.
Okay.
So whereas you may get pleased, I'm not so trust.
Okay.
Because sex is big for me.
All right. Glam?
Well, 1 through 4,
No money. No money.
Yes, ma'am.
no
I'm
sex,
with you.
bad sex, no money, and what was the 4th one? It was
The 4th one was cheating.
Yeah, don't none of them work for me, okay? And for the record, hello, I'm at my sexual peak, so I'm gonna need you to come on through there. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, and that's all.
All right, y'all heard
1
it,
through
DJ
4.
Glam.
1 through 4.
1 through 4 for her. Ms.
So,
Wilson, Mrs. Wilson.
My number 1 is cheating. I'm not here for it. I'm not gonna have it, and that goes along to me with no trust. Because if you're cheating, I can't trust you. Even if I could forgive, I'm not gonna be able to forget. And I'm petty. and I'm gonna hold on to it, and I'm gonna use it. So I wouldn't even want to continue on because it's always gonna be right here, always. So I just feel like I don't even want to deal with it.
So hold on, you said you wouldn't want to continue on. I just want to piggyback off that real quick. So that means that if you've been in a long-term relationship, and well, in your case, you're married. So it's hard to say that, or easy to say that, let me say that. But if you were really in that situation, would you be able to really walk away from that if you found that out, really, realistically?
At my present state, yes.
Okay.
And again, I get it. You know, I say I want to eat healthy and I'm eating a burger in 5 minutes. Okay. Just the same with this whole relationship. But no, right now I can't.
Okay.
I can't. It would. I've been cheated on before in my past, and I couldn't deal with it. I was just like, you know what? It's not worth me losing my peace of mind because you wanted to go out and do whatever you wanted to do. So therefore, bye-bye.
Okay, so cheating is number one for you.
Cheating is number one, and it goes with trust.
Right.
You know what I mean? If there's an issue, then that's where communication comes in. Like, let's talk about it. But once you cross that line, then I don't know how you get back from that. I mean, it's done. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
But I know with the way my mind works, and again, I'm petty. I can admit it.
Okay.
Not even. I don't want to say petty. I can hold on to something and it stays there. You know what I mean? I just don't want that on me. Like I would look at you different. Like I wouldn't even feel. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm sorry. That's enough.
Okay, India.
Well.
Juicy.
Well.
Hold on, Sunny said, But I said, Juicy, wait a minute. Say, wait a minute, Sunny.
Wait a minute. She is.
Man, I got the right seat.
They love that.
You got the right seat.
Sunny, 1 o'clock is the best time of the day right now.
Baby, I love them ones too. Put them both together. You get to be first more than once.
Wait a minute. I swear to goodness.
I
They
am the
love
best
you.
seat.
When you here, when you ain't here.
I'm always thinking about you now. Don't you worry about that. You just
miss
replaced
y'all.
somebody in the fantasy. That's what you
I
did.
miss y'all. I done
Juicy
started
drip,
blushing.
drip.
I know. Drip, drip.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Hey.
Let me see what this thing says so I make sure I come correct.
Wait a minute. Then we got
Hold on, Sunny got Juicy blushing now.
Wait.
What is going on here?
Rosie over here.
I put another title up under our
Okay, a subtitle.
Wait a minute.
Okay, well, I thought my number one would be cheating until I said the same things, like that was a no-no for me until it happened. But that comes with a long-term relationship and a friendship prior to the intimate relationship. So it's a way to get past some of those things. But that no trust, I thought that I would never be able to trust again until you really, really work on you, they work on them, and then you work on the relationship. So it's no definitive date. Like, you just don't know. It takes prayer and patience. You never know.
I just want to know.
Everybody different.
Yeah, you never know. For me, it's still a process. However, the trust is being rebuilt, and I can really feel it. And I'm a vindictive person, very spiteful. I went through it. I'm very spiteful. I will do things out of spite, and I get it from my parents. However, my thing now will be no trust. Okay. Because you definitely, like she said, you will keep bringing it up over and over and over and over again. You can say, I'm going to the 7-Eleven, and you'll be like, no, you're not. You're going to somebody's house. But I just can't. I can't deal. Exactly, like, and I realize I cannot deal with that. You would drive yourself crazy. Now with the bad sex, I could work on that. And like my girl right here says, she's at her sexual peak. I feel like I am too, and I'll be 31 on next Tuesday.
44.
So I think, unfortunately, I reached it early. But again, there's no age on that either. But I'm still willing to work with you. However, I've did that already, so I don't have to work with anybody anymore.
That's not unfortunate. That just means you get it longer.
I mean, you're right. So the bad sex wouldn't be a factor for me because I could fix that. No sex, I wouldn't deal with a person that I wasn't getting any from, period.
Okay. So it seemed like you got the thumbs up over here from Sunny, though. She gave her audience a thumbs up for you, Juicy.
And the
So let me stop.
All the way up. All the way up.
Like that.
I even got me a mouth clap.
Smizing over there.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right, Sage, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna say, cause I know me and what I would do in a relationship. So I'm speaking on long term, like I always say. That's all I've had was long term relationships. So I would say for me would be trust and communication. Trust and communication. Because if you don't talk about something, how are you gonna know something?
Right.
Don't assume anything from anybody. So. And you know, you can work on everything else, I think, but when you talk and you find that person out and you know that person, you gonna know what that person will and will not do. So I think the communication, and then I think that's pretty much the first thing, because you gotta, you know, get to know each other. So communication would be first for me. That would let me know whether I want to go further with this or not. And the trust. You know, 'cause you could tell me one thing and then, you know, something else. And, you know, then it all that, it breaks down. A ripple effect, you know, it goes down. So for me, yeah, trust and communication.
Okay. Now, before you go, Nikki, I'm going to read some of the Facebook responses here we got. So we got cheating and no trust. They work together. Another person says trust and cheating. And Lamont Elliott said, hello, ladies. Hello, Lamont.
Okay.
Larry King said, hello. And we got a few hellos and amens. So then we just got a comment that says, no trust leads to problems with all the others.
That's why I said that. That was
Thank
my
you,
point
ma'am.
exactly. It just sums it right on up. If you trust in communication.
Okay. So, Nikki,
I done forgot what 1, 2, 3, 4 was.
you want me to reread it?
You go ahead.
Okay, and for those who just tuned in, the question again is, which one of the following kills a relationship faster? Poor sex is number 1. Number 2, no sex. Number 3, no money. Number 4, cheating. Number 5, bad friends. Number 6, lack of communication. And number 7, no trust.
I'll probably say, it's like Jeopardy. Let me see what I pick for 2,000, Alex. First, I would probably say the worst thing about a relationship is being in a relationship, because a lot of people just jump in a relationship because they want to hold. They think that holds commitment. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even know the person. So I would probably say sex ain't going to kick it for me, because I can lay there next to you and not want to touch you, because it's like I'm not into you. I would probably have to say money. You ain't taking me nowhere. You're not making me feel special. You can't even buy me something unique. You can't make me feel like I'm wanted. I don't want you either. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's going to attack me with words and can do nothing for me physically. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not all about money, but if we can't do nothing, I cannot.
I'm with you. I wanted to say money was my number 1, but I had to go with cheating first, and then money was number 2.
I'm going to cheat on you because you have no money.
Okay. All right, there you go. There you have it.
Don't cheat on them. Just go ahead on and leave them alone.
Girl, sometimes they like roaches. They don't even go. You spray them, and they be like,
oh, no.
They don't want to go nowhere.
We still with you.
Nah.
Yeah, nah. It's
So let me ask you this
that
then,
cling
Nikki.
on you like that.
Let me ask you this then, Nikki. So since your number 1 answer was no money, does that mean if he have money, is it okay for him to cheat on you? You gonna still deal with him because he got money?
To be honest, if we are in a relationship where we both have a peace of mind, I think finances is one of the biggest stress in any relationship.
Absolutely.
So if we have income that we're taking care of what most people consider stress, then now you ain't got to cheat, but we going to be happily ever after, because now at this point, we done took care of our financial obligations. Now we out to see the world. We out to have fun, entertain each other. We at this point now came as a partnership, so when I got my extra coin, I'm going to take you somewhere unique, and you're going to take me somewhere unique, and we going to see things within each other to build a relationship.
Somebody just
Relationship don't start when you got bills on top of bills and you stressed, y'all cussing and don't like each other. Now you don't even like each other, because it's like, my man, you can't even help me pay the cable. Is the cable off?
So she's asking, hold on, we have someone asking, are we talking in marriage? We talking marriage, single, any relationship, long term, short term.
Before you get married, you got to.
Right, we talking any type of relationship. Those are the options. What we're asking, and so we got a few people that says, one person says communication without that ain't nothing. Okay. But let me say this, Nikki, I want to piggyback off of what you said. So I've been in a relationship with a guy who had lots of money, but he was a cheater. So whether or not he was happy with me or not, sometimes when people are in that situation, like I'm balling out, I got it, I'm going to do this and do that. I feel like whether it's people that if you do have money or you don't have money, I feel like it's in your DNA or it's just in your mind that you want to be a cheater. Not saying that you can never not be a cheater. I mean, because I'm not people that have cheated, not saying that they won't do it again. The statistics say most likely they will, but I feel like you got to give people a benefit of the doubt, and you got to. I mean, if you're willing to work with your relationship and be like, hey, I'm going to forgive you for doing this, but don't do that bull ass again. If you do it again, I'm really going to leave you this time. But, I mean, I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, I can get the new hot top Reeboks. I can get picked up from school. I can get MCM purse. Like, that's all you're thinking about when you're young. You really could care less that, he could give me something else down the line. You're not thinking about that. But that just goes with the stages in your life. Like, it just all depends on your maturity level.
That's true.
Yeah. So let me piggyback off of that because I feel the lack of communication has something to do with no money because that's something that's not talked about when y'all are first dealing with each other. And that's really something that you need to know. And this goes back to what I said on the last show. Before you get married, these are things that you need to go through. You need to talk about what it is that you expect. You know, okay, if you're not making money now, is there a 5-year, 10-year plan? I mean, again, this goes to lack of communication. Because if you go into the relationship and you know that, okay, she may not be making as much money now, or he may, but they have the potential, and this is what the plan is, then you can deal with that, as opposed to somebody lying and, oh yeah, I got this and I got that, but you didn't do your due diligence and check and find out. So now you sitting back like, oh, he been faking all the time, or she been faking. So again, I think that goes with lack of communication. You got to know who it is that you're dealing with, not the person that they present to you when you first meet them, but that person that they really and truly are. Let me say this, ladies, you have to study. You have to study this individual before you get into a committed relationship with them. I was just about to say, number one is credit and background check. You better do it because that's going to tell you and show you. So when I'm now at 39, absolutely. Yeah. Are you? I'm married now, so it's too late for me.
I would never.
Do you need me to do a background check on somebody? Because I will.
No, I would not. Like, I would not want you to do that.
Yes, you should. Especially
don't do that. That is so rude.
No,
it's public record.
It is public record, but at the end of the day, somebody's credit and criminal background check does not tell you who they are.
I was getting ready to say that.
I want to know if you are if you are murderer.
Trust me on this.
That's not
you can research what you want to research about my credit. My credit don't tell you who I am.
I ain't say your
now
credit.
My criminal background
I
might.
need both. I need both. I need your credit check because
that's wrong.
Let me say this, Sunny.
I wouldn't do that to you if I'm me and you. Hey, let me holler at you, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say,
I give you the green light to do it because I'm telling you, like,
I would not do. No, that's what a relationship for. We gonna find that out together.
No, I need to know before I jump in there. Listen, let me just say this, Sunny. I've not always had A1 credit. I filed for bankruptcy twice in my lifetime at 39 years old. However, at 39, I have A1 credit, and I refuse to let anybody bring that back down to the 410 that I used to have.
But nobody can do that.
No, let me finish. But if you're in a relationship with someone and you're talking about building with this person, you can't, in my opinion, and again, I am married, you can't build with a person who got a 410 credit score and not initially. Everybody can work on. You can work on your credit. If you got a plan, correct.
If that person has a 410 and they tell you up front, then we can work together and get that 410.
Because you could work
collectively. But they don't tell you up front.
But that's the
communication.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Questions to find out.
I'm a little bit on your side. A little bit.
Pull it up. Let me
Please help me a little bit.
I just got one thing. Okay, so let's say you're dating. Right? You out here, you socializing, you looking good, and we talking. How you propose it? You know what? I'm gonna need your social security number, first and last name first, and I'll be at the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I don't need.
You know what? You ain't gonna work out. Like,
but you gonna come right back and tell me my credit score, and I ain't even checked it in the last 30 days. I mean, you have to update before I did.
Credit card,
I don't need to
credit
do it that
karma,
soon.
baby.
I don't need to do that soon.
No, you wait about.
yeah,
You
give
in
it
the
2
red
months.
and this ain't
2
gonna
months.
work out.
Oh, I ain't
Not
go ahead,
saying
man.
Talk about it on the first date.
no,
but
see,
I'm
my-
saying,
How do you
If you're-
propose that?
But let me say
yes,
this.
you gotta talk about it at one point
babe,
in
I need
time.
your social
where
security
you
number.
I
want
mean,
this
but
relationship
not
to
right
go.
off the back. No,
Not
if,
right
if
off
I
the back.
see it's going somewhere, if
Right.
we're taking these steps,
Exactly.
and we done been on 8 or 9 dates already, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and.
So then what happened?
But the funny part is,
Already be dead on the third day.
and then for real, dead, or you feeling what we gave up, and you gonna keep.
all I want is your name and date of birth.
I'm
I'm just gonna do the criminal background check.
Glam, I need the name, date of birth, and social.
Date of birth
I can get your social. I don't need that.
I don't need that.
This is a
I'm sorry, y'all.
I
She
don't
done
need
went
that.
already to try it, boo. I
Like,
tried to get you a
nah.
Macy's card. It did not work. and this
I
ain't
mean,
gonna work.
like, I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
These
I
fools out here
can't.
crazy.
But
I get it.
but I date women, so it may be different for you guys. You know, she may feel like she have to do that on me. I'ma probably know if she does though, cause she's gonna probably begin to act a little funny. Don't act too funny, or you won't get your monthly presents.
There you
You know what I'm saying?
For the
Don't
most
tell on
part, You
yourself.
can tell though. You can tell if a person has good. No,
That's
nobody,
not true.
Nobody. I
Absolutely
take that
not.
back because nobody can tell. I'm be honest. My
No.
credit is shot. I'm glad my
We gotta
boyfriend
call,
didn't
but
leave
you know what,
me.
y'all? It's
But he has
5:32,
good credit,
too.
so we work together to
call.
fix
That's
it.
what
He's
you're
been helping
Go
me
ahead,
with
Stacey.
mine.
Hello,
He's-
caller. You're on with the ladies of the China Pink Show.
Hi, ladies of the China Pink Show. Just want to let you know you ladies are doing an awesome job. Keep it up. Love you guys.
Thank
This is Michelle.
you. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hi, girlfriend.
I knew this was you, girl. Get off my phone. I just want to tell you what? I'll be there when I leave here. I'm at work. You just be trying to keep tabs on me, but I love you.
Keep
Thank
it
you
up,
so much.
ladies. Wonderful job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
All right, love you guys.
Love you.
I knew that was her. That was Michelle, y'all. That's my girlfriend, Michelle.
All right, y'all. It's 5:32. We got to wrap up because we have another second guest for the second half. But before we finish the show real quick, we want Sunny and Glam to give you guys their Instagram and Facebook following information so you guys can follow them and check them out and see what they got going on.
All right.
Ladies first.
DJ Glam, #1 on IG, and Dion Dobie. That's my government name. That's on Facebook.
Okay,
Last name Doby. And then we have.
We got Sunny Simmons for my Facebook, and on Instagram is Duquette11. That's a man and a woman combined.
I didn't know that.
All right.
And then besides, we got one more.
And then we got Sunny and DJ Glam on Instagram. Give me a minute. I'm kind of waiting. I'm getting the page together, so give me a minute with that. But just follow us, and we out here.
Follow
Yes,
them, y'all.
We out here.
And
We out here.
And
We out Thursday nights, 8 o'clock, happy hour, drink something, put the kids to bed. We do us. It's all entertainment. Don't come to me with nothing else. It's entertainment. But I do have my badge that I wear on Thursday because it is a new sheriff in town.
All right, all right.
Yes.
Well, thank y'all so much for
y'all
coming.
for
We
having
so
us.
appreciate y'all. We had a good time with y'all. Next time we gonna have to have y'all for the full hour.
Yeah, y'all should have did that.
We need more time with y'all.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about y'all on Thursday about
So
that. I'm going to go ahead and tell you
Thursday.
that. I'm
Okay.
going to tell you, you got
She
me
let
30
us-
minutes.
She let us know right now she's gonna talk about us on Thursday. Okay.
I love you, though.
We love you
Much
too.
love.
But that goes to show how many people we reach out to and
I
they
love
want to
it.
come to the show. So we used to have one guest all
Yes.
hour. Now we got to split it so we can
gotta
try to
split
get
it.
everybody in.
That's
That's
what you're
great.
supposed to
I
do.
love it.
And we
That's what
booked
you're
up for
supposed to do.
September, y'all.
Yeah, booked up to September, so it's
wow.
good. It's just to have people.
Call us in for y'all Halloween special. We're going to do something special. Y'all
Okay.
call us in for the
We
Halloween.
gonna have y'all for a whole hour for Halloween. How about
Okay.
that?
And I love
Okay.
Halloween. That's my favorite
Yeah,
time.
we gotta
of
dress
year.
up.
I
Yeah.
Okay, and we can dress up. We'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
All
We
right,
gonna send him to Deep
Creek.
Creek.
Don't go
I
nowhere.
heard her.
Stay
I
right
heard
there.
her. I heard her. I
We
heard
gonna go
her.
grab our gas real quick. Stay right there. Don't go off live.
Wait, son, we gonna send her boyfriend to Deep Creek. The one that's all the way up there. Like that long time.
I cannot with you.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Yeah. When you know the snow gonna be coming down. Stacey, you
Bury
ladies
him.
bury him in there. Stacey, you wanna put this on something else? Oh, thank you. Something else. Give me a hug. Thank you, ladies.
Me too.
I love y'all, ladies. My Stacey right come over there.
Hello. Hey, Keita.
Hey, girl, how are you?
Right there. Yes, they are. Because I didn't want. Come on.
Everybody, ladies.
Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in.
I will.
Sorry, y'all. We had to do a quick switch real quick. But we are back. And we got, this is your seat. Oh. We show each other love, y'all. So give us a second. We show each other love.
I know.
So for the second half, we got the Poppin Chick in the building, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us today. Our special guest co-host. So, absolutely. And she's talking to Mike. So, do you guys want to, we could come back to our topic because we wasn't finished, but I want to give, first of all, our guests give a chance to give a small little 2-minute speech about who you are, what you do.
Thank you again for having me. I'm really nervous. Y'all just don't understand.
Oh.
We was trying to help her out.
I was like, should I wear heels? Should I do my hair? And I thought about it. I said, I'm Poppin.
Be yourself.
Be natural.
That's
Come
right.
That's do me, you know. So again, thank you. So about my clothing line, Poppin Chic Apparel, it stands for Poppin Chic Apparel, which is powerful overcomer with a purpose and a plan who inspires naturally.
Oh, yes.
So I came up with that based off of just a lot of just different trials and errors that I've gone throughout life. Hurt, pain, just a whole bunch of different things. I mean, I could sit here all day and share with you guys my story, but in a nutshell, just overcoming so many different obstacles, just sitting back thinking about where I've come from and how truly blessed I am. And, I just thought that I'm not the only person, that's going through that. We all are overcomers, we've been through so many things. Some people get down thinking that they're not going to be able to get through certain situations. I was one of those people through a lot of different things, divorce, sickness, career, everything. And always at the end of the day, when you have these issues, you always end up coming out on top. And we sometimes forget, so I thought that building this clothing line, which first started out as just me wanting to do inspirational tees, but then there's always something that I would love to have that I would see that would be on the expensive side. And, I'm not knocking anyone's hustle, but for me, I thought, why not be able to create something more affordable to all of us, so all of us can be popping without having to spend all of our money, so this is a movement that I definitely did not foresee getting to this point. I haven't even been in business for a year yet.
Really?
It's only been like October is when we launched the clothing line.
And it is popping, honey.
It is really
Baby,
popping.
the name is speak is something.
Hello. Yes.
Stand for you.
Yes, and we all need to feel confident, when it comes to just each of us. And one thing I've learned, a lot of women have low self-esteem.
Yes,
Me being one of them, I go through my my modes, and we expect the men to be the ones to make us feel beautiful and tell us how beautiful we are and things like that. But it has to start within self first. Never sit there waiting on someone to tell you that. And I think us women complimenting one another, not just men, is we gotta do better. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a work in progress. I'm an introvert, so sometimes if I see people staring, I get the defense mode just kicks in. And even now, and then it's like they're not even taking their eyes off me. They're just steady whispering and looking. And it's like, what are you doing? So with me being in the position I am now, I have to accept and realize, like, one day I'm standing there and it's like 3 girls just literally just standing there just looking at me talking, and I'm just like, I want to go say, I'm like, what did they, it didn't even dawn on me, I am a Poppin chick, and so they see me, and they're talking about that, and I felt so bad. I'm like, God, please work on me, because you put me in this position, and I have to be more open, and this is what I have to practice what I preach. I do compliment women all the time, but it's like when I see things like that, my mind just goes left field, and I don't even think about it. So it's like, in the end, I walk over, it's all love, hug, kisses, that sort of thing. So I just say encourage each other. You see someone looking nice, you know, you look
Let 'em
pretty
know.
today.
Absolutely,
It's
yeah.
just all the littlest things, you know,
Mhm.
can take something a long way. Convert something a blessing. That's what I call it.
Because you never know what somebody really going through. Like they could be looking so beautiful on the outside and going through hell
It's so
in the
true.
inside.
Baby,
I mean, you
Absolutely.
have no idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just that we're so used to the negativity
Yes.
amongst each other that now a whole lot of us women are at a place now that we do compliment a lot. I must say that I have noticed that a lot. There are a lot of women, and then you do have those who, you know, still haven't succumbed their little issues yet.
Right.
But you know, it's like I said, they're a work in progress. But we know that everybody, when you get to a place, you'll really realize, like you said, it's hard sometimes. You may think, what they looking at? I've been through that. Forgetting all about the stuff that I've done and what impacts that I may have made, forgotten all about that. And then I'm wondering why they keep say hi.
I hate it.
You know,
It's
say
so
hi.
annoying.
And then when they do it, they'll be like, oh, I saw
That
you.
seems like you.
Yeah, but I have to think back because a lot of them may say, I saw you, and just the other day, you were down the country yesterday, North Carolina. I'm walking past at the bar. You ain't Housewives of Benny Road down North Carolina. So you know, I'm like, okay, not thinking, you know, that's why. Now I see why some of these people are looking at me like they were, because we thinking we coming from somewhere else. We thinking that okay, we getting some other vibes. So yeah, we just have to just calm down sometimes, and then maybe overlook it. If they don't come and say anything to us, we just have to keep it moving because maybe. It may be what we thought it was, or they just didn't have the courage
To say
to come and
something.
say,
Absolutely.
hi,
You look nice
Absolutely.
or
whatever
who you
it
are.
is. So we just have to look at it. I look at them and smile and keep going, let them know.
And as a
My
business
girl,
owner, that's a
yeah, I
sale.
see you.
That's
It
a
is.
sale. And you can walk over there and start a conversation because they must like something they see on you, whether it's your hair as a hairstylist, your outfit as a wardrobe consultant, your jewelry as a jewelry designer, your T-shirt as a clothing designer. I look at that as sales, honey.
Yeah, everybody.
For the men
So
too.
you never know who you may run into.
That's
just
right.
on a humble. Exactly.
Networking is the key. I used to be a mean son of a gun. Like I used to be like, don't look at me. I don't want you to like. Don't say nothing to me. But now I give people. I mean, now that I've been a boutique owner, you have to become a people's person. So that has helped me become nicer to people and speaking to people and smiling more. I've always been the type to give people compliments anyway, but I'm with you. The stern still, God's still working on me with that because that I was just gonna do a Facebook status about that yesterday. It burns me up to no end. Don't do that. And Trees, you talked about that before. How you know sometimes you have your stuff on and people, you know, you see the hate. But, you know, you try to make them feel like you'll go up to them and say something nice to them just so they won't be hating, you know?
And it hurt them. It hurt them. Say, that's sad when you make somebody speak to you, though. Have you ever done that?
I have not been.
I do it on purpose, though. I do it on purpose, and after I do it, I turn around and tell Nikki, I'm telling y'all my secret real quick, though. Yeah, I turn around and tell Nikki, whatever issue she got, she ain't got no issue for real. Because if you had an issue with somebody, and that person come and say hi to you, and you say, hi, how you doing? Girl, you never had an issue because you're not gonna make me speak to you.
Right.
Because if I have an issue with
I'm
you,
not gonna
you
speak.
say hi, how you doing? I'm gonna look at you like
You're not gonna
like
make
you
me
never
speak.
walked in front of me and said anything. I'm good with it. I will do that.
Right.
But you know, no, I will make you speak to me because I want to know why. Why are we having this problem?
Right.
Because I know it's nothing. So my thing is, I'm gonna make you speak. So if you don't speak, I know you really have an issue, and then that's when we gonna talk.
And see, I think the key word that you mentioned was courage, though, because I struggle with this, you know, when it does come down to it in approaching individuals, you know, like I do want to reach out and talk to people, but I think about what their response is going to be. And since I'm in this position, it's like, you know, I have a reputation. I have to continue to remain calm, and it's like I struggle with what if they say something that may take me to
Another level.
Like you said, ask them, you know, check to see, say hello, but like again, you don't know what they're going to say, so it's like I struggle with that sometimes too. So like I said, I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I do see that we all are inspiring women out there, and I feel like I am doing it, and I'm going to do whatever I can to continue to spread the love in the movement, because love is the key. You know, with love, you are naturally being able to pour out and share and help someone else, which is going to trickle down to help the next person, the next person, the next person, and that's what it's all about. You know, so.
Oh, that was such a blessing.
How do you come up with what you're going to do? So I know you have your girlfriends. I see them all over your page, but I think it's so cute. So how do you come up with what you're going to put it out there? Is it just you? Is it a team of you all?
That's a wonderful question that people want to know. And I said, when I get time, I'm going to post me and just say, hey, meet the Poppin chick. This is the, you know, the brains behind the fashion and things like that. And I'm going to do that, but in the beginning, you know, people want to know who is the person. And I understand sometimes your personality sells a product. Like, you know, they see what you used to do or how you dress in the past, and they say, oh, it's her. I'm going to support this girl. I'm going to support that girl. So to me, it's all of me and my friends. I'm not looking to like be the one that stands out like it's mine. You know how people like that's mine. And don't be telling about when people approach my friends, we'll be in a whole group, you know, we could go out and someone brings it up. If they don't ask me a question, they ask my friends, they just step in, they say, well, when y'all gonna get the extra large? And then my friends will have a conversation, or they'll relate to me if they don't know. I don't need that limelight, like it's mine, it's mine, it's mine.
And that's how I first met you, so that's why,
And
so
that's
no
why
one
you
really
blessed.
knows,
That's
you know,
exactly
like
why.
it's a humbling experience, and I'm a humble person, so yeah, it's me, thank you, I get all that, you know, I'm appreciative, but with the mastermind behind the designs and everything is me. What takes place is I think about so many different things, like just yesterday when I was driving. I went with my family to the beach, and my aunt was drinking, and she said something crazy, and it just worked with something popping, and I was like, oh, you know, pull out my phone, and I'm just writing everything down. So I have a book, like a little composition, black and white book that I write a lot of stuff in, because it's only me right now, and you know, I'm looking to be able to produce more. You know, the whole goal is not to it's to expand,
right?
You know, so it's like. Right now, I know it's me. It's a lot of work, and because no one has my vision, and so I can't help nobody or tell them what I foresee. So I write it all down, and then I'll just be up at night, you know, just playing around, looking, you know, with the machines and the just different things that I write down in different fonts. I just come up with it all. Just
can you draw?
I cannot draw.
Okay.
I do draw in my book though. You will see, and people may laugh, but it's okay.
And, you know, I'm asking that because you know, a lot of people, you wonder when they start their clothing lines and things. From me looking at different shows, you see how they, you know, they think of something, they draw, and they do this.
I draw, and it's weird, but you know, that's why I speak to people. And it's one thing I will say is I never wanted to. I'm always the type that just want to just be, you know, not in the limelight, and I
behind the scenes.
But
just your ideas. You want your ideas to be out there, but you want to be right here. And you know, that's so humbling because a lot of people cannot take that these days. They want to be like this.
You got stuff to do, so you want to do what you
and
need
if they
to
look
do.
at the highest, a lot of these people that's, you know, they look up to behind a lot of things that they don't even know that they're behind.
Exactly.
And sometimes you get further without showing your face.
That's right.
Who you are.
Rubbing elbows, baby.
So you're doing what you're doing right now. It's perfectly fine. You know, as soon as you expose yourself or who that person is, and you know, just like Baller Alert, just for an example. You know, that person that created Baller Alert is from here. And a lot of people for years didn't know who she was. Do you know who she is?
I don't know.
Okay, Robin. But a lot of people, she used to work at H2O in the club, not to take the light off for nobody. But it's just weird that nobody knew for years who Baller Alert was. And then I think maybe and even after all these years, I think maybe she posted herself maybe once. But that's it. You don't really need to, you know, yeah.
So folks,
it's not.
Yep.
But I think you know what your calling is and what your purpose is when things just fall into place and you don't even try or put any effort. It's the craziest thing. And I'm saying that because like right now, I'm comfortable. I feel like I'm like, I don't want to use the term Beyonce, but you know how you guys, when you see her, she do interviews, she's all calm and looks shy and things like that. And then when she's like on stage, it's like this whole nother.
Yes.
So that's, it's like, I just feel like that's her calling. You know, like for me, all of these things are just flowing, things that I didn't know I was capable of doing. And then God puts people in my life that just help just pick up, and
so nice.
They don't ask for anything. So it's like at first I'm like, this is just crazy. Like where did that person come from? I don't even know, you know. But again, you still got to be careful because there's some people that's for you and some people that's just not. That's for themselves. So I do understand that. And the great thing is because I'm aware of that and because I know it's going to happen, I'm ready. I mean, that's what people have to understand. They want the business. They see the output, the outcome. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes, the sleepless nights. You have to definitely be driven to make it happen because you're not going to last if you're not driven. It's just not going to happen. And that's what I tell a lot of people. Of course, being an inspiration, people ask me questions, want help, advice, and I share, but I also listen just to see if this is something they really want to do, or do they just want to do this because they see that I'm doing it or the next person. You know, because I wouldn't want to waste my time and energy on someone that's just want to do something just because.
Right.
You know, so you gotta pick that up. But I also want to be a blessing, just like people are a blessing to me.
That's
so
right.
You gotta kind of. It's just a matter of praying because it's so much. You know? But it's humbling, and I'm not giving up. And
That's right.
And every time God throws something my way, even if it's a challenge, an obstacle, I'm like, I already know it's the reason behind it.
That's right.
So I just push through.
That's right.
One question real quick. Do you feel like earlier you just said, like it's simple to you, but it's like, cause I be feeling this way, and I don't know if y'all feel like this, but in certain situations, it's like, it's nothing. It's really nothing that a person may be asking for, but in your mind, it's like you really have to go through all this. Oh my God, I got to do this. But it's really simple because you are a person. If you are a person of perfection or a person that know your work and know what you want to see, even though what a person may have already seen is, oh nah, this is good right here, but then you'll be like, is this really what all they wanted? And all I did was say, let me throw this together right here.
Yes.
And then you look, the person is so overly excited and so happy, but to you, it was like,
a piece of cake.
I had this land right here, and I just went and threw this right here together, and it's really,
That's
do
what
you
keeps
feel
me
that?
going. I do. People, because sometimes I may do a little custom on the side. In the beginning, I was doing a little bit too much, then I had to take it down a notch, like, because it's taking up too much time.
Right.
You know, when you got the customs and certain things people want. So I said, let me shy away from that. It's trial and error. I'm getting there, like, you know, I put my feet in it when I realize it's not working for me because I need all my time, you know, as much time as I could possibly have. So I'll step back. But like you said, people will get something and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know. And then they're giving, oh, that is cute. Or like, you know, I have my friends that may stop over to help out, and I'll have stuff just sitting to the side. And they're like, why is that just sitting there? And I'm like, because I don't know. I'm just waiting. I'm going to figure out something else. You know, it's sitting there in my face. Something else is going to come. It's missing something. I'm going to figure it out. And they're like, no, like, this is perfect. And I'm just like, well, I understand. I have that struggle sometimes with people because they think it's perfect, but I'm like, nah, it's something missing, just please. And they'll want it, and I'm like, nah, I don't want it.
It's just like, something in you, like you
right.
know.
But that's good, you know what you want.
Right.
You know what you want, you know how you want to do it, and you have to do it your way.
Yeah.
You overthink it, but
and
they
you already
think it's
know
just
people
perfect.
are like coming to me, but you should do this, you should do that.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
I'm gonna give you a suggestion box.
Yeah, okay. Right.
I'm down for
I got a
that.
quick
That's
question. So are you designing, okay, so you already said you're doing the font.
Yes.
So are you designing, like, because I see some cute stuff, like girly stuff. I'm a girly girl. I like frilly and ruffles and stuff like that. I mean, are you designing, and are you sewing this stuff too, or you have your...
So in the beginning, I was doing a tad bit of sewing, but I was not doing the designing from scratch. I would take maybe like a dress and cut it up and add some pieces to it, that sort of thing. But none of it's from scratch. Eventually, I do want to get into the designing. That's my plan, but I don't want to.
So you have a designer?
Yeah, I don't have. Well, I do. One of my friends, Tammy Barber, and I don't know if you guys know her, but
shout out to Tammy.
Hey Tammy B. She does. I do go to her sometimes, but again, it's time. It takes time. So that's why I say right now, I'm gonna focus on one thing at a time, and eventually I will get into the whole designing of an item. Right now, it's pulling from something.
Yeah, that one right there. She can sew it
up.
up.
Can I put my resume? Can I put my application and stuff in? I'm practicing every day. I practice every single day.
But that one can design anything.
You know who Tammy is a great sewer.
Yeah,
like, she's a beast. So that's smart of you to use the people in your circle to help you out, get advice, whatever the case may be.
Because believe it or not, I've had my friends for like 20 years plus, and none of them knew that I knew how to sew until I started this clothing line.
Really?
Wow. So what I did was, I just came, one day it was someone's birthday. They wanted something popping, and it just dawned on me, let me make this, and then I just added, something on the sleeve, sewed this little ruffles, and then all of a sudden everybody wants something. No. That was just I was just in the mood that night, 2, 3 in the morning. I was just wide awake, wanted to experiment, and it came out nice. So
I want to take me a sewing class. I don't know how to sew a track, okay? I don't. I'm so not good with my hands at all.
It's definitely a good trait to have.
It is.
Yes.
This baby can't sew a button back
it's
on her
funny,
shirt,
though.
y'all.
It's so funny. It's really funny. I get phone calls and they, can you take my pants in? I'm like, well, wait a minute now. I didn't say I was. Look, just do this. All you gotta do is take the bottom part. I mean, I know what I gotta do, right? I mean, my mother grew up. When I grew up, my mother grew. She was working in the cleaners, so she worked that's what's wrong with her now, but she worked everything in the cleaners. And then my grandmother, my aunts, all of them sewed.
Oh yeah.
I have their sewing machines, so I got like 3 sewing machines in the house. Why I'm just gonna have them sitting there?
Right. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just saw and remembered. I didn't take a sewing class with Miss Goddamn Fletcher Johnson. I never took one, but I just saw my grandmother in there.
Miss Scott.
Yeah, that's Miss Scott. Cause Miss Scott is good, girl. Everybody shout out Fletcher Johnson. They know Miss Scott, y'all. And every time, if you look at one of my posts, right?
Somebody cry laughing on Facebook.
The dress that I made, right? The dress that I made that time, just playing around. Why they said,
the one like that?
Yeah. Why they said, Miss Scott lessons really paid off.
It's almost 6, almost.
I got 2 more minutes. Dad going and I ain't even take no sewing class. So shout out to grandma and my aunts and them. That's where I learned just watching them. Yeah, but
who class she
take?
Who
I didn't
take them.
To Miss Scott. You influenced a whole lot of people out here. I don't know who else is still sewing from your class, but
go ahead.
I'm on your team, and my application is gonna be like every day. I'm just gonna be adding stuff into
now you better.
My portfolio is gonna be like bam, and I got tags, y'all. Oh my god,
tags? What you mean?
I sold the tags inside
okay.
Brandon, baby. It says
That's
designs by Stacy Tyson.
Yes, I know.
I'm just, what I'm saying? It's that vision, right?
Yes.
You say that vision?
Yes.
Well, I must say I did have a clothing line years ago, Arjane Clothing. My daughter's 18. But back then, back in the day, on Central Avenue, Bell's Liquor Store, my store was right there. If you go past there today, you'll see that the sign is turned backwards. But yeah, Arjane Clothing, and we did have that. So I do know.
I remember that.
I do know the ins and outs of this thing here. So,
up the street from Launch Mother.
Yeah, right there. I had this store before. Not myself. I was partnered with my ex-husband.
Is it a nail salon over there?
I don't know what they liquor store.
Across the street, it used to be a
Bell's
club.
liquor store, right there. But you know, it's
called shopping center, old shopping center.
But yeah, vision, like you said, you know, you think big. It may not be nothing to nobody else, but I got my tag saying Designs by Stacey Tyson. So everything I make, I put that on the inside of it.
You better.
Like last week at the party, I had mine on. You know, Designs by Stacey Tyson. But
that's right, Stacey.
Well,
That's
I will keep practicing. I'm practicing for myself. You know what I'm saying? And you never know.
Right. You don't never know.
That's how I have a question for Keith. So, going forward or in the future, what is your big goal? Like, what do you want to, now that you've started out and you know how things are kind of going, and what is your ultimate goal? Like, where do you see yourself?
My ultimate goal, definitely for one, is not to be doing all this hard labor.
Yourself, right?
You doing this full time?
Yeah,
full time?
So it's
okay.
I know we end at 6, but it's a story behind it all. I lost my job, everything just went downhill, and it just so happened, you know, I was working there for like 10 years, so I had already started the clothing line and everything with didn't even think that I would lose a job. Just had bought a house. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm getting a little emotional, because it's like everything just keeps happening. Like, you think that you lose your job, that your life is over. You know, I got 2 kids. It's like I got a brand new house. I'm gonna pay this mortgage, and it's still a struggle. And I've had opportunities to actually go back to work, and I prayed, and my heart is somewhere else.
Oh,
like,
I love it.
I don't even know what to say. Like, I gotta take this risk. That's what people don't understand. If you keep being safe, you're gonna be safe. You're never
safe. You're never safe.
You gotta jump out on faith.
What?
It's like one life. Like, if it happens, I ain't even thinking about that.
Nope.
Like, from all of the things I've been through and overcame,
can't be no worse than can't be no worse.
But that's why it's a lot of failures, though, because people listen to the naysayers and they listen to, I'm not gonna be able to do it. You keep saying I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's where your mind gonna be. So if you just jump out there and you just keep doing, and then you see people see you. They see your struggle and they see you doing something. You may have some people that just come along and help you along the way. But when they see that you,
and that's the thing. They see people know some people know the story, and I do eventually plan to share, because that's what it's about, exposing yourself, letting it all out. I'm private, but right now, I don't know, I just feel like I just want to be a blessing.
Yes.
And it's just there. All this, again, the meaning of Poppin Chick, inspired naturally. It's a natural thing. It just happens. Life happens. You're being yourself, and it's just like you're inspiring people just by being who you are, dealing with the obstacles that come your way, good or bad. You know, just people see that, and it gives them the courage to push through too. Because you know they looking at this person came from this. What inspires me is these celebrities. I read about Steve Harvey. I watch his stories, how he was poor, you know, how he lived in
Tyler Perry too.
How he stuttered when he talked. I read all of them and look at them, you know, so it's like we're all, you know, God's people. We're all the same. It's just a matter of having faith in yourself and knowing that you can do it. And so where I see myself, I don't know how long it's going to take, but definitely I'm going to be one of those Celine's and Gucci's and
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, it's a local thing now. Definitely.
Yes, you are, baby.
And I'm still humbled about when people talking. I just be like, okay.
That's right. And that's one thing I will say I love about you is that you stated before you like to just stay behind the scenes. But today you came out and you exposed who you are and how humble you are.
Yes.
And for people that just know your brand but does not know you, today was an opportunity that opened the door for people to know she's not better. Matter of fact, she thinks and walks just like I do, you know, and you know, sometimes when people get to a point where they made they have a vision and now the vision is out and it's being sold and people's wearing it, they kind of get cocky sometimes because they're like, yeah, that's me. But to just see you sit there and say, I stay up, sleepless nights because I'm trying to make sure that people still love my vision. And to say, it's not just about me, but it's about everyone. Because if you don't have everyone, nobody's going to buy what you like. So to have so many other people that can still input to say, yeah, we all popping chicks. We all are. That right there in itself is beautiful because so many people want their name as a signature to define who they are. But just to know that you're out here just trying to make sure that everybody as a unit is one. We all popping chicks. That's beautiful. And I commend you on that.
Yes. That's why people love Beyonce, because she's very humble.
She is.
And sweet and nice. So you have those qualities that will bring people want to work with people like that. Want to help them do what they want to do and everything else like that. So great quality girl.
Yes. And I'm glad you told what that stands for. Because a lot of people, and I'm telling you, I didn't either.
I did not.
I really did not know that it's each letter
definitely we're all
stood
powerful.
For something.
Because we've overcome so much. It makes you stronger. So you overcome those obstacles. When you go through those things, you then realize, what your purpose is. You start to think more. When you go through those challenges, you're like, these are signs of something. What is my purpose? It sits your butt down and makes you think like, all right, life was grand. This happened. What am I put on this earth for? What do I have to do? I want to do better. I want to do something. So that's your purpose. Then you plan it out. All right, you got an idea of what it is, and then what you going to do about it. And then once you start to fulfill that and work it out, you start inspiring other people. People hit rock bottom.
That's right.
And they become powerful. And people see that, and it makes them want to do the same.
And that's what a lot of times happen. Like Tyler Perry was homeless too, and look where he is now. It's always a lot of times the people who started from the bottom.
What? And Tiffany Haddish was one of those people too.
Who?
Tiffany
Haddish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean she was rock bottom, sleeping in her car.
I just look forward to getting to this place where I could just really help and give back to so many people. Like today, this is my very first time on a radio show, and again, thank you.
Absolutely.
When I'm on them hot 997s.
That's right. 995.
Hey, don't forget about us. Don't forget about us.
Right. Like I'm going to shout y'all out.
That's what's
up. So who I was believed in me, gave me the opportunity to get over my fears. Because right now I'm in a position where if something's gonna make me uncomfortable, I tackle it. Like I'm nervous or whatever. I don't run anymore. It's like
that's right.
Because that's where the blessings at. You can't keep running because you feel uncomfortable about something. Because I'm an introvert. Because I'm quiet. That's just not where I mean, wherever God wants me to be. But I could still be an introvert. But when it comes to my passion, I'm like Beyonce.
That's right.
That's right. After 6 o'clock, after the show is over, I'm gonna keep running.
That's right. That's right.
I tell you, oh my God, you are appreciated for coming out.
Yes, you are. Absolutely.
You would not believe that this was your first interview.
No, and she was nervous at first, y'all. She ain't nervous no more.
I can tell she was nervous, but she's so open.
So comfortable.
So
that's what we're supposed to do.
Your next interview that you do.
You gonna knock it down.
That's gonna be a breeze.
Yeah.
You don't wait for them. You don't wait for them to do. You show your confidence, and guess what? They gonna buckle down. When you get in there, you act scared.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's about
that's right.
Energy.
And that's what we do.
Me on. Like, look at me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You walk right in because your business and your brand speaks for itself.
Yes.
I ain't gotta say too much. But what you did today.
Yes.
I applaud you.
Yes, absolutely. I do too.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
And that you have sizes, different sizes from your petites to your.
I try to get the large. Everyone, it's been a challenge because all of us wear large. So the smalls and mediums sometimes just
What size does it go to?
It depends on the style. So sometimes I've even been up to 3X. It just depends. But of course, typically small, medium, larges are the main size.
Right.
But you know, when I get to a point, it's gonna, you know, I'll be able to provide more. It's just I'm the one with the vision and trying to push everything out. And
you got to start somewhere, and then, like you said, expand.
And then soon I will have. I'm looking at shoes.
Okay. Right.
I think they're coming along. I think it's going to be a really big deal.
Okay.
And one other thing I want to share, I try not to intermix the two, but I do have a popcorn business as well. A lot of people don't know that because I don't mix them together, and that was my first business that I had.
Is it like a gourmet popcorn?
It's gourmet popcorn. It's called originally.
It's good too. I had it at the twins party that year when you were there.
I had the It's called paparazzi popcorn, but I just changed the name because again, when I started that, I didn't know that this was going to happen. Poppin Chic Apparel, and so I changed the popcorn name from paparazzi to Poppin Chic Gourmet Popcorn.
Okay.
Because whatever else God has in store for me, whatever other businesses that may trickle down, it'll all be under Poppin Chic.
Right.
So,
One
Do you
umbrella.
know?
I hear that.
We had popcorn from you. I think you know my fiance,
what's the name?
Kevin. I think you. Yes.
It was probably Kevin. I do a lot of festivals and things. Like I did the Broccoli Festival. I did. I'm doing like the Lake Arbor Jazz Festival. Then there's some DMV festival coming up with some bands. So yeah, I'm busy.
That's right.
But I'm
That's
blessed.
right.
I want to shout out my friends.
Shout them out,
get
girl.
like all of my besties. I really appreciate you guys because without your help, none of my visions, anything would be even thought of. I mean, not thought of, but it wouldn't be brought to light.
That's what's up.
The help is greatly appreciated, and I just want you guys to know that I love you and that I appreciate you.
What's their name? Go ahead, say their name.
So it's Kiana Montgomery.
Hey, Kiana.
Hey,
I
Kiana.
don't know if they're on Facebook Live or anything.
Well, we on YouTube Live and Twitter Live, so they might be watching one of them.
And Misha, I'm not gonna do that government name. Misha.
Hey, Misha.
Then I got Tanisha. Then I got Tammy. Then I got Tanisha, Mickey. It's a few of them. And we, you know, they all about support. Even when
That's
they
so
offer it,
good.
sometimes I'm like, I want to keep it. Telling them I need the help. You know, I get that. We all independent, so it's like you don't want to overdo it.
Right.
So that's what I mean.
But they're
They
willing to
some
do
good
it.
friends.
They going.
Yeah.
You got them.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
thank you guys. I appreciate and love you.
Thank y'all for being real friends.
Those
Yes,
Like,
it's a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of real friends.
Especially
You can count
when
on
you-
2 hands, if that.
Especially when you nice like that,
Mhm.
you lose a lot of friends along the way.
Well, we thank you so much on behalf of the ladies of the Chyna Pink Talk Show for coming to spend
Yes.
your Sunday with us and let us know what you do and who you are. And I'm going to definitely be reaching out personally because I need some help.
Okay.
I'm just starting out my clothing line and I need some help. So, yes, I'll definitely be trying to have a lunch date to talk about that real soon.
I'm here for it.
So,
I
we're
just
going to go
want some
around.
popcorn.
Just want some popcorn.
It's good.
I thought
too. I
about
had
bringing
some.
some too, but I did bring a few shirts. I didn't know how many of you guys it was going to be, so.
Oh, thank you so
Sweetie.
much. So we're gonna go around the table real quick and let social media know how they can find us and whatever announcements we have to make. So Nikki, you want to start off?
I sure will. So July 22nd, my very first stage play with Gil Nilsson and Pam Nilsson is No Time at the Bowie Performing Arts. Make sure you guys get your ticket. Support is everything in this area. And I mean, we've been working very hard. It's an amazing storyline. So, you know, if you've never been to a stage play or if you're looking for something just out the box, it's on a Sunday at 3 o'clock. Make your way through. I got tickets, of course, and I would appreciate your love. Still bartending down Levi's, and I will be down there this Wednesday. So if you need tickets, stop through.
All right. Stace.
Hey, Stacy Tyson, everything. Facebook, Instagram, ladies of the Chyna Pink. Well, Chyna Pink, not ladies. That's what we got to change out.
I don't think Kevin will change it because it's just so.
Anyway, the Chyna Pink Show on Instagram, y'all, every Sunday from 5 to 6. Also, this evening at the Ivy City Smokehouse where Rare Essence and Wisdom speaks. I got to hurry up.
Okay.
Y'all ain't there yet. Y'all go ahead. Y'all going to beat me there. But come on out. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. And
Just
Hey, y'all.
Ambition Entertainment, yes.
I'm India, aka Juicy. You can find me on Instagram at Organically Sexy. I have launched my website where you can book appointments to get your V-steams. I actually have a location now. It's right outside of Bowie. As soon as you get into Crofton, you can go to www.organicallysexylife.com. And India Janae spelled J-N-A-I on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, Juicy.
So I'm on Facebook, but
oh, girl, bye. You ain't on Facebook.
She said I'm on there, but not
it's too much. Okay, but you can find me on Instagram, Mrs. Wilson, MRS_Wilson247.
Trees.
You can find me on Patrice at Out There Mink. Glam Bar. Girl, my head over there. Out There Mink Glam Bar, and then also my personal page is _Nicole_Richie. You can find me at London_Bridges for right now.
And this is Keita, the Poppin Chick. My Poppin Chick Instagram page is Poppin POPPIN_Chick CHIC_apparel. And I do also, as I stated, have a gourmet popcorn business, which is the same, Poppin Chick Popcorn. And Facebook, I do have pages for Facebook, which is Poppin Chick Apparel. And as she just stated, I don't really monitor it much, but it exists. So if you send me messages or anything from that, I will receive them. And my website for Poppin Chick is www.poppinchickapparel.com.
Y'all go follow her, please, and go purchase some Poppin Chick Apparel. I know I seen me a few things I need to get with you about too.
Okay. I gotta look on
But I need to know if I can I fit a large? Right.
Can they squeeze it?
Can I get a large? Is it stretchy?
I've been 2X's in there, but like I said,
I don't need no 2X now. You
Right,
fighting it now.
No, you want a medium or small.
Okay, so there are two sizes. Explain about the sizes, because
explain about the
we
sizes
have a whole
real
lot
quick.
going on about some sizes now, about
I
these
get that
mediums and
because
extra
it's like the
larges.
Extra what?
Extra larges. So larges.
Explain about the
I
sizes.
need some stretch, but I got a lot up here. I got
Yeah, so that be the struggle. So it's kind of like we get different items, and so it varies because the material is different. I've received small sometimes that is a large. It's like I can't even fit it. It's just, so it's like sometimes I really have to make changes to what they're saying the sizes are, because I know realistically what I wear and what someone else will wear.
So you
Well, I know I wear whatever Nisha wear. Whatever size Nisha wear, that's what size I wear. Yes.
I look for her.
But her body, I call her body magical, because sometimes she could fit into stuff that is like a small or medium. It's just magical. Like I don't even know no other way to explain it. It's like, how did you even get into that? Like,
That's a cute nickname.
Yes.
So another thing, people get frustrated sometimes because once they go out there, their size is sold out. And that's the thing. It's about standing out, being unique.
Yeah,
I don't want to have certain things. I'm not going to have a lot of intentionally, and it's just what it is. I mean, because as females, we want our own
unique,
to look different.
Yeah, walk around looking the same.
The same. Or you run into somebody with the same thing you got on.
That's like everybody got on the same Fashion Nova jean. You ain't trying to be like that.
Yeah, I know it happens, but I try to prevent it as much as I can. So.
Alrighty. So you can find me on Instagram, Chyna Pink actress page. I have my boutique page, Chyna Pink Accessories. Chyna Pink is spelled CHYNAPINK. Please go follow our Chyna Pink show page. And this Friday, if you're not busy, come on and mess with me at Chiz this Friday from 6 to 12. I'll be there bartending. Come on out. We got the hookahs. The outside can be open. We got drink specials. We got bomb food. It's free to get in. Need I say more? Come through. Come F with your girl. And that is it until next Sunday. Next Sunday, we will also have Dion, which actually is the owner of Cheers. Yay, she will be our special guest next Sunday, and along with Keith Childs. the author of Easy Prey. He reached out and he said, hey, Chyna Pink, you gotta get me back on there. I need to, let everybody know what's going on with my book. And I did order his book. He was like, can you please read my book before I come back so you can tell me, we can talk about the book. So I gotta put that on my to-do list this week to at least start reading the book. I done had it for about a month now. But make sure y'all support Keith Charles as well. That's what we do on the Chyna Pink Show. We try to support each other. So yeah, tune in next Sunday, 5 o'clock. On time, y'all. We're going to be on time next week. Until next Sunday, we out. And thank you again, Keita, a.k.a. the Poppin Chick. Thank you so much.
Hey, Keith Charles, bring us a couple copies of that book.
Oh, y'all get mine.